Hey, how's it going there? Fresh artist. Recently watched a video here called 18 Questions to Any Intelligent Atheist. 18 is quite a number, and I'm trying to get through all of them. I'm probably going to do two videos, though, with part one being your first 9 questions and part 2 being your second 9 questions. Anyway, let's get started here. Question number 1. Where does morality come from as an atheist? Your question is posed as if morality is only for the faith-having folk. That is only for the religious people who believe in God. That morality only comes from a belief in a Christian God or whatever. Well, I have a miniature dachshund, okay, a puppy, and she's about 5 months old now, and due to the tone of my voice and due to certain things that she does, she knows right from wrong. She may not completely understand the complexities of right and wrong, but she understands it. She has a basic understanding, and as far as she's concerned, I am her God. Okay, she does not understand the idea of a deity, okay, which makes animals much more freer than us. Morality, in my opinion, is something that we are born with and that is instilled in us through our upbringing, through our parents, through how we are raised. Okay? If you were raised by two parents who, do drugs and don't give a shit about you and don't care where you're at and don't care what you do, and you don't have a curfew, you don't have any rules or guidelines set, you really have nothing guiding you as far as parental units go, then you're probably going to turn out to be a pretty fucked up human being. And that has nothing to do with God. Like, those two people could claim to be Christians all day and that they believe in God. Well, God gave us the poppy seed, so therefore we should be able to smoke opiates, stuff like that. So morality is basically from how your environment, how you're raised, and the social influences that you project yourself to as you grow up, and even after parenting has ended, your social influences can then influence your behavior and knowing the difference between right and wrong. Number 2, can an atheist call Hitler evil? Of course we can. I know. I don't care. God, Allah, Buddha, Jesus, Ahmed from the 7-Eleven up the street. Whatever our beliefs are, whatever everything goes. As I said in question number 1, morality is an upbringing. It is your surroundings and your environment. And I don't care who you are, atheist or God believer or whatever. The killing of over 6 million people is not a good thing in any standpoint. But then again, some people might disagree. There's people in countries like Germany and that still follow those beliefs, and those people, are they wrong or are they right? Well, in my eyes they're wrong, but in their eyes they're right, and they may not be psychotic. They may be completely normal human beings, just with some kind of morality issue that they believe that what Hitler did was right. I don't believe that it was right, and I do believe that Hitler was evil. I don't believe that anything like the devil influenced him to kill 6 million Jews. Okay? I don't believe that God influenced him or that it's a devil or anything like that. I don't believe that he has evil from like some kind of weird paranormal, area of the universe. I just believe that he was an influenced and environmentally evil man. That's all I can say about that. Number 3, is there also a thing called good? Well, of course there's a goddamn thing called good. when I get up in the morning and I pee and I eat breakfast and you know, I've had a good night's sleep, you know, I feel really good. I feel good. I feel good about the day. When I have a good day, I have a good day, regardless. Of course there's good. There's good in everybody. I find good in a lot of people, and I find good in most of the world, even with all the war and the gas prices and blah, 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 blah. All the negativity going on, I still find good in most of the world. I find beauty in something every day. And you really should do the same. Step outside, smell the roses, literally. Go outside and appreciate things. Don't appreciate things because you believe God put them there. Just appreciate things because they're beautiful. Go look at something that's man-made. Look at a building. Look at architecture. Look at houses. You know, look at fences. Look at statues. Look at things that are completely man-made and find the beauty in them. And you'll understand what good is. I feel good about these things. I feel good about sunsets too. I feel good about the beach. I feel good about roller coasters. I feel good about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Good exists. Good exists in all of us. It may not surface in all of us, but good exists nonetheless. Number 4. If so, is there a thing called a moral law which separates good from evil? Well, I don't really need to answer that question because I believe I already did in questions 3 and 4, but of course there is. It's about your upbringing, your surroundings, your environment, and what you personally, as a human being, regardless of a deity, believe is right and wrong. Like I said, and you only know that from how you were raised in the environment you live in. Number 7. If it comes from reactions in brains, then is a psychopath justified in murdering people if he believes it is right in his mind? On a common consensus, no. To him, yeah, he's right. Just like I said earlier, the guy obviously has a chemical imbalance in his brain that is not within the normal consensus of human thinking. Okay? So if you're outside the consensus of human thinking, even if you're not a psychopath and you murder someone, regardless of your mental state, okay, you could be angry or happy or a serial killer or a rapist that just happens to choke the woman afterwards. You could kill your parents because they smacked you around when you were younger. There's a lot of emotions that go into killing someone. It could be vehicular manslaughter. You could do it on accident. It could be self-defense. There's a lot of emotions that come with killing somebody. Murder is justified very, very minuscule amount of the time, okay? I never believe that taking another human life is necessary. I mean, I can't say never. I mean, if I was put in a situation where I believe I had to defend myself or defend a loved one or anything like that, I more than likely could bring myself to take someone's life. And I would have to live with that for the rest of my life. A psychopath looks at things differently and feels and looks at things differently. But the common consensus amongst the 6 billion people living on the earth is that murder is bad and that killing people is wrong. So therefore, no, he's not justified just because he's a psychopath and it's right in his mind. That doesn't make any sense. Do emotions evolve? Well, of course emotions evolve. Are you going to tell me when you were in kindergarten and you had your first little, your first little kiss with Susie on the playground, that you felt that spark? That you felt that emotion? That you understood what love was? That you understood the complexities of love and the emotion that it... Of course emotions evolve. Emotions evolve through, like I said, through upbringing and through your environment. They evolve just the same as anything else evolves. You learn how to deal with them differently, and you learn how to develop them. Emotions develop, and then they evolve.